Okay, guys, still the East Side Sub Library with the Steel Silk Band. I got it right that time, guys. Wow, I didn't even have to read my lines. And please, he can tell you, I had the Silk Steel Band on.
You said the Silk Spring Band on Facebook. I'm like, great, we can do a side job.
Here we go.
That's me. That's me. Anyway, I'm here with Mike Zeros. Mike is the manager of this fabulous band, and his voice is, oh my God! I listened to some of your songs, and they were great. And we have Chris. You do the
bass player.
You're the bass player.
Backup vocals.
And the sound.
And the sound guy.
Oh God, the sound guy. We can't get away with that.
Right.
Of course. So we're going to start off with Mike. Mike, I want to ask you, how do you get started in the band? How long have you been doing it? I'm going to give it all to you right now. Okay, what music is your favorite, and what do you have coming up? And I want everybody to let people know how to contact you.
You want me to remember all that? Well, no, I've been doing this for about 30 years in the industry.
Okay.
Started back in the 80s with the band I had there. Around the island.
Right.
And I stopped for a while and then came back about 6 years ago when I met him.
Oh, God. I thought you were doing 35 years.
No, not him, the other guy.
Steve.
That's Steve.
okay.
That's the guitarist.
All right.
And I decided to give it one more shot. And I says, I'm going to go, for the limit, and I'm going to try to get some of the best there are.
And you are the best.
I'm
Some of the music I've heard, you guys, he's the best.
So I put some ads out, contacted some people that I knew in the industry.
Hey, great.
And, we got this bunch of people together that are here now, and, there's some of the best around, the vocalists, the musicians, they're just great. So we wanted to do something different than just a normal band going out and playing bar music.
Right.
Stuff like that, so that's not what we do. We wanted to play songs that a lot of bands don't play, and you don't hear on the radio much anymore, but everybody's going to know this stuff. So when you're out there doing these big production songs from Billy Joel and Whitney Houston, and stuff of that nature, people, it's like head turner. And you're like, wow.
Well, I mean, when I first heard the music, because you sent me, I was like, whoa. I thought it was Billy Joel singing. I really mean him.
Well, I taught him, but,
Oh, well, then, that figures. He's a Long Islander, and so are you. It just goes with the territory. So what do you have coming up in the near future?
Well, we got a lot of good things coming up for 2016. We're going to be going back. We have one more show this year in December.
Okay, where's that?
That's going to be at the Huntington Library. It's their holiday show. So we got some good stuff together for them. Then we're going to use the beginning of next year as more of rehearsal months, where we're going to be bringing in a lot of more new material. And we got some good things coming up for next year. We have a big show up at the Vanderbilt Planetarium.
I just was there.
On May 21st. That's going to be something really cool that we're doing. We're going to be doing the Nassau County Strawberry Festival in
I
June.
got that in my book.
And a couple other libraries, but I have some other things in the works, out of the area. Someplace
Okay.
over in Jersey, one up in Westchester, so.
Wembley Stadium.
You know what? Don't listen to him.
The Queen.
You just never know.
So, there's a lot of good stuff coming, for next year, so that's why we try to keep everybody updated.
So how will they get in touch with you if they want to contact you?
Well, they can go on our website. If they go on Reverb Nation and look up the Steel Silk Band, everything's up there for music and videos and the schedule and everything you need to know about the band's going to be right there for you. And and Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
You can go on Facebook. They can go into the site, become a fan, sign up to our newsletter. So whenever something happens, I always send out an email blast to all the fans. So they'll know right in their email from time to time, what's happening and what's next.
So what if I say to you, I may have something up my sleeve for a movie for you guys? What do you think about that?
We're in. Yeah. Hey, we're in.
Twist my arm.
Sure.
Yeah, I just thought, you never know. You just never know.
No, definitely.
One never knows.
You knew that before you asked. And it's not
Okay. All right, so Chris, so what's your birthday anyway?
My birthday?
Yeah.
March 17th.
Oh, Piscean. Oh, gentle soul. Oh, my God. Kind. Yeah, that's a very good question. Thank you.
One advice, well, just do what you want to do.
Make it a passion.
Right. do what your heart tells you to do. You know, don't let other people tell you, well, you got to do that and you got to do this, because then that's going to knock you off all kilter.
And you know what? I found, even in my own path, you got to stay with positive. Positive will make you grow. Negative will just pull it out of you, you know. Well, thank you, Mike. And I know you have a fabulous group here. So now we're going to get to the man that says nothing.
Yeah, you said it all.
So Chris, so tell the audience how long you've been doing this.
Well, it depends. I actually started out when I was about 6.
Okay.
In choirs.
Nice.
In my grade school, growing up in Philadelphia, to be in the school choir, you had to be at least in the 4th grade.
Okay.
My parents took me up to the convent to sing to the nun who was in charge of the choir, and Sister Anita. I still remember her name, way back in '67. And they let me in the choir. I had a really high voice back then, of course. It was before my voice changed. But so they always put me in with the sopranos because they really didn't have any sopranos, really. It continued into my adult life in choirs at church, whatever. In the Navy, I did a lot of singing. I didn't actually start playing the bass until my late 30s. I always wanted to play an instrument.
Okay.
You know, singing I love, but I always wanted to play an instrument. So one day I walked into a music store. I bought a bass. The owner of the store handed me a card. He says, "Your first lesson's for free." I said, "Sign me up now, because if I don't do it now, I'll never do it." And I did it. And I took off running. I mean, I practiced for hours a day, and my fingers were bleeding. But I loved it. The more I played, and the better I got, the more I wanted to play.
But that's your passion. I mean, it shows me. Just talking to interviewing you and the two ladies that I just interviewed, and Michael, of course. The passion is in your eyes.
You have to love. I tell my daughter. I said, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
100%.
And she's doing what she loves to do, and I'm doing.
Now is she following
She's an
you?
artist, but she's also a musician.
Well, there you go. So I think she's going to be following your footsteps.
She's a phenomenal artist. So
I
she's.
think you might be bringing her in there these days.
I could.
I think I got a feeling about that.
She'll probably dethrone me. That's my fear. She's going to come in and they're all going to fire me when they hear her.
I don't think that's going to happen. So tell the audience how they can contact you.
I'm also on the band's website at Reverb Nation.
Right.
I'm on Facebook, either with the Steel Silk Band or Chris Zatny, SZATNY.
Okay.
That's it. This band is I've been in. It's a great group of people.
The one thing I forgot to ask is how do you get to name this band? It's so unusual.
That was,
Tongue twister.
that name I didn't come up with. A friend of mine, Alicia, was putting something together some months back, and we were on the phone, and she was just going over names and whatever, and then what she was trying to do wasn't going to work, and I said, "That's a cool name." She goes, "Oh, well, you can have it."
There you go.
So I got to give Alicia credit, that,
Alicia.
Hey, thanks for the name.
Cool.
Thanks for the name.
Cool. Yeah, because there's so many different unique names of different bands and different, and you often wonder how it got started. So, well, guys, I know you want to go back to practice, so we got to send a few more people, and then pretty soon you're going to be ready. You're going to be on stage and it's going to be going. Okay. Cool. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Jen. Thanks for coming today, too.
Oh no, we can't. We're enjoying. We're going to enjoy it. No, you're not supposed to do that. You can tell Halloween's coming. Oh yes. When is your birthday, Chris?
My birthday is June 15th.
How did I know it? A Gemini. Always a clown. My son is.
He does stand-up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you do stand-up?
Even when I'm sitting down, yeah.
We're going to put him up on...
Yeah. I've always wanted to be a comedian, but oh well.
We got to start talking about that. Great. All right, guys. We'll see you back in a few minutes. Okay, here we are still at the East Islip Library with Sid. Now, Sid, he is still part of the Steel Silk Band, and we're getting anxious because we're trying to rush through these interviews because we know you're coming on shortly, and we really want to see the band, and we want to present it to the audience out there. How long have you been doing it? Actually, what part do you have in the band? How long have you been doing it?
I'm the keyboard player. I just came into the band in, I think, around May. and did a few rehearsals, and then we did some gigs over the summer, and we have a bunch of gigs.
Great.
But yeah, I'm with the band now. I'll be with the band through
Forever.
all the gigs that we have. Yeah,
Forever.
we're scheduled into New Year's Eve of 2016. So that's yes, as far as we have to
How long
go.
have you been doing the music?
You mean doing music?
In other words, yeah, how long?
Since I was about 15, I guess. I am a full-time musician. I've been,
wow.
yeah, that's all I do is music. I do a little bit of teaching. I do a little bit of,
Where do you do your teaching?
I teach privately. I teach.
We've got Steve. Steve, come on and sit in. We had to wait. We had to wait for Steve to finish what
Great.
he was doing. So.
I have private students, and I work with kids in a couple of theater programs.
I love it.
I work with some of the school districts too as an independent contractor. Yeah, I do a lot of theater work.
Because I do a lot of movies and I know a lot of people in the field, but I really the more I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pull this thing. I'm sorry, I'm sitting there with this. And they're always interested in getting involved with the music as well. So, and how do they get in touch with you if they want to contact you for either for lessons or to be part
What, you mean email? Okay, so yeah, I mean you can get in touch with me through the band. If you get in touch with Mike, he can get in touch with me.
Right.
My email is my name, Sid, S-I-D, Cherry, C-H-E-R-R-Y at optonline.net.
And where you located? You're in Long Island.
I'm in Deer Park, yeah, but I work all around. Yeah.
Fabulous.
I have a studio in Deer Park, and then I
Great.
I have a portable studio that I take different places, and I do a lot of different things.
Well, I like that. When you're multitasking, it makes life so much easier. When is your birthday?
The piano player, as a piano player, I can play a lot of different things. I do a lot of.
Birthday,
When's my birthday?
Yes, when is it?
My birthday is January 20th.
Okay, so you're on the cusp. Okay, so
I am on the cusp, yeah.
New opportunities coming. You're very good in your own business, I have to tell you.
Okay.
Doing your own work, because I'm
Okay.
a psychic medium.
Okay,
That's what I
good.
do for a living.
Good.
Okay, so now do you have children of childbearing age?
I do not. I don't have children.
Oh, you have no children?
No.
Okay, all right, do you have pets?
I do have pets.
Okay, because I see to me, our pets are like kids, so it's the same thing.
Sure.
Because you're going to probably be getting either another pet or someone's going to come visit and ask to stay.
Okay.
So I'm just letting you know that.
All right.
It's
Okay,
not a
that's
bad
good.
thing.
Okay.
I just look like, okay. He's gonna
Thanks
have
for the
this-
warning on that. Yeah.
Well, no, you
That's-
probably, what kind of pets do you have?
I have cats.
How many?
Rescue cats.
Oh,
Depends on what day it is.
I have 5.
Actually. Oh, I have double that easily.
Oh.
So
I do a lot of fundraisers for animal rescue.
good. Yeah, I'm involved in it to a certain
Oh,
extent.
then we got to
yeah.
talk because I love
Yeah.
doing it for my babies. I call them
Yeah.
babies.
All of my
And
animals are rescue animals. So.
I have my slugger. She's a Maine Coon. She was actually born in my house, so mine was a rescue. And then my son brought up 2 rescues from Georgia. We had them fixed.
Oh, great.
And then one was in the backyard in the winter, and she had a baby. So God forbid I don't take them in. So now I've got 5 cats.
Did you get her fixed after that? Then?
The mommy I haven't gotten fixed yet, but I'm getting. They're not outside no more.
Okay.
Everybody else is fixed.
Oh, good.
Except her, but she's gonna
Good.
get fixed.
Yeah.
soon. And here we are, the man of the hour who was kind of evading me, but he's here now. Steve. Yes, I know. No, I know. I kept saying, come on. He's like, I'm busy. Steve, why don't you tell the audience what you do, okay? I know you're a very big, I know that they just really got you about 35 years ago. I lost my voice 2 days ago, so you got to excuse me. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself, please.
My name's Steve. I've been playing with the band for, I guess, getting close to a year now. I know Mike for a long time,
know.
back from high school days, and we kind of went our separate ways and, took different musical paths and sort of reunited. Mike had this idea of creating this band, and I try to describe it to some friends and family who all know I still play in it, like most of us, we all play in other bands.
Right.
And I try to explain what this is, and I say, well, it's kind of like an all-star band. Mike is an agent, and so he had exposure to a lot of different bands, a lot of different musicians, and he kind of picked and choose, like, I want this guy for this and this guy for that. So it's kind of an all-star band, which is good. So none of us really knew each other very well
yeah.
before we got involved in this project, and it's been fun because we get opportunities to meet other people, play with different musicians, and we're kind of growing together musically, and it's been a lot of fun.
And your part, you sing as well as...
I'm just singing one song today, just to break things up a little bit. But I sing in my other bands, and today I'm going to be mostly on the guitar.
What are your other bands?
I have two other bands. One's a Tom Petty tribute band, Breakdown.
Really?
Yeah, everybody tells me I look like Tom Petty.
it.
So, anyway, and I do that, and I do Vavoom, which is just a straight rock, classic rock cover band.
And they're all out here, Long Island, or wherever?
Oh yeah, yeah. I play a few times a month.
Really? That's great. So how do people get in touch with you if they want to come see you, either with us?
They can go through our website. They can drop an email to the, to the Steel Silk Band website, and Mike can reach out and get me for anything.
And what is your birthday, even though I know he doesn't want to tell me?
My birthday
I'm not guessing.
September 14th.
So you're a 5 as well. 1 and 4 is 5, so you're a multitasker. You're a Virgo. You're an Earth sign. I'm a Taurus. So I will let you know that the last 5 to 7 years, erase them. Of course, we got better days coming now. The last 5 to 7 years have been a bit difficult for us Earth people. So it was basically more of a learning experience of what we wanted in our life and what we didn't want in our life. So now we have, it's like, I like to use the analogy, it's like sweeping up the sand or the dirt, the dust from the ground. So now that's finished, and now new doors, new opportunities. It's all good. It's all good.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
New opportunities are always fun.
Yeah.
This band has been a new opportunity.
Well, it's going to even grow even more, And when you said the project, that made me think of a movie that you need to be doing, all of yous together, called The Project. Oh, I get chills. Confirmation on that one. Well, I have friends. I've done 10 movies this year, and I've actually got casting agents that I think might be very interested in you guys. So be prepared. All right, guys. Now, thank you so much. I know you guys have to be tuning up there. So now we're going back, and now we're going to actually see them in action, guys. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome to Janet Russell Presents Beyond the Unexplained. Well, today I am so thrilled. We're at the East Islip Library, and we're here with the Steel Silk Band. The other day I had it down as a Silk Steel Band. I don't know how. And Michael was like, oh my God, he was hysterical. And we have one of the lead singers here, and we haven't heard them in action, but I have heard some of the music already on the internet, and fabulous voices, fabulous. So why don't you tell the audience, and your name is Gina Bellardi?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't you tell the audience a little bit about how long you've been doing this, how you got started, and I know you with a great group of guys. They all seem really, really good. So this way we can tell the audience, a little bit about yourself.
Okay, great. Well, I've been singing ever since I was little, and I actually started in musical theater as an actor and performing, trying to work as a child actor, and I had a little bit of success with that, but not as much as I would have liked. And I went for college for musical theater, later changed to theater education, so I'm a certified theater teacher now. And that's primarily what I do now, is I teach theater and I perform on the side. And up until about 3 years ago, or maybe like 2 years ago after college, I just realized that performing in a band situation was much more fulfilling than trying to be an actor. Because sometimes as an actor, you try so hard to be other people, you kind of forget who you are.
I just actually did 10 movies, and I was actually in them all. One had two small sentences, and I loved it. I'm like, so I respect the actors more now that I see.
Oh yeah, it's tiring, and it's emotionally tiring.
Very long, nowadays.
Yeah, so I think just 2 years ago, I just kind of came into the realization that I just wanted to be in bands and really just kind of explore that, and I've loved it and been lucky to find good bands.
So you teach theater as well?
I teach theater.
Okay, so, what is the age group that you normally teach?
I'm certified kindergarten through 12th grade, and I was teaching for 2 years at a school on Long Island for high schoolers, and I brought up a program there, and I loved it. And then I got engaged, and I ended up moving into the Bronx where my fiance lives, and so now I'm working in the Westchester area at different schools and theater organizations up there.
Now, let me ask you, since I know you're into the music and that's fast.
Mm-hmm.
Since you're teaching, do you feel like sometimes you have really a good child or a good adult actor? Or do they have to work at it?
Well, I think for me, it depends on where you're teaching. When I was teaching at the high school level, for me, it's most importantly about the students finding a place in their school career and, going into a program that's going to allow them to be the best version of themselves and to grow as a person as opposed to just a performer. But then I think my background in the professional entertainment industry, working in casting and working in just other parts of the entertainment industry allows me to take those few students that really want to do this professionally and kind of gear them towards a more hard, maybe, harder version.
Casting director now?
I used to work for Broadway casting and film casting. I dabbled in that after college.
Because my good friend Donna McKenna, she is a casting director.
Oh, yeah?
So I definitely feel like you two really need to be.
Yeah, I loved
We
that.
do a lot of movies.
Oh, great.
I'm doing one with her Monday as well.
Oh, cool.
I just feel, for some reason I'm getting that connection. There's no, as they say, there's no coincidence.
Yeah.
You meet the people you're supposed to meet, know? But I just have a really good feeling about the connection there.
That'd be
Because
great.
She's always, she's casting director. She actually goes into the city and she teaches as well.
That's
But
great.
I'm going to connect the two of you.
Thank you.
You do have a business card though, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right, you'll give me the number. All right. So let's get back to the music because I can be in 100 places at once. That's just me. Is Karen knows my director. What do you have any favorite type music that you prefer or is it,
I like being able to do a lot of things. I like saying that I do a lot of things. I think that I'm most comfortable with rock because it just kind of goes with my soul. I could feel that better,
Oh,
but
that's
it's harder for me to sing pop and sometimes R&B because I don't feel that as much.
You gotta get right within you, yes.
Yeah, it's a little harder for me to
Yes,
get there.
yes.
But with rock, it just feels very natural, and that's when I feel like I'm my truest self, and I
Great.
could just go with it.
You know what I would love you to do maybe down the road, if possible, since I have all the television shows, I would love you to bring some of your star students out.
Oh,
and
yeah?
have them on the show.
Oh, they would love that.
I think that would be such a blessing.
Oh, they would love that. I have a few really amazing ones.
Well, we're going to do that because I
that'd be great.
I just have a really good feeling about the connection there, So is there anything else you'd like to tell the audience?
Anything else?
You play basically with the silk, I keep changing the name. The steel silk. I keep wanting to say the silver steel, I don't know why.
Well, I have two main bands. One of my main big band, my concert band, is the Steel Silk Band. We're relatively new. We're really just getting started now, and we've been getting so much, great feedback. I think we're off to a great start.
Fabulous.
My other band, who I've only been with about a year and a half, but also we've played over 80 shows, 90 shows already. It's actually a two-person acoustic band, and it's called Barely Acoustic.
Like that.
And it's just me and another man that just kind of met by faith, and I think we just had the same wants and needs for music. Musically,
so
we
great.
just worked together, and we started this business, and now we're playing everywhere
You're
from
booming. You're booming.
wineries, weddings, private events, and it just feels really great to be able to do that and make money from it, and
Well,
just
that's the key.
it's just
That's
awesome.
the key, and you're paying it forward in your own way because just by your energies, and you have fabulous energy, by the way.
Thank you.
I tune right in, to it. I'm going to make a prediction for this young lady.
I'm ready for it.
Okay? All right. I will say, and I'm getting chills, so that's confirmation already. I'm going to say within the next year and a half to 2 years, I'm going to give it 2 years, but I think it's going to be less than 2, that you're going to be on some major places, some major TV.
I would really appreciate
and
that.
maybe even involved in movies. I really, because I see a glow around you as well, and and I love your energy because you are so positive, and in any business, you have to have that positive energy.
Oh, yeah. You have to have thick skin.
So why don't you tell the audience, because we've got a pretty big group here that we're going to be interviewing.
Oh, yeah. A lot of us.
Tell them how we can get in touch with you, either Facebook or email or your phone number, if they're interested.
Okay,
in
well,
contact.
if you're interested in getting in touch with Steel Silk, you can visit the Steel Silk Reverb Nation page or contact Mike Zervos at Poseidon Entertainment. He is our manager, and that's how you book us. For my acoustic band, which I love playing with my acoustic band, and we are very lucky to be playing constantly, you can visit us at barelyacoustic.com, or you can call me, and I book us on occasion. Other than Mike sometimes books us
Yeah,
at
Mike's
Poseidon,
great. He's
and
booking me
also
places, too.
you can call me too. My number is 516-526-1109, and yeah, we love to play everywhere, and we're pretty flexible, and it's all about the music for us.
Well, and I love your energy, and like I say, it's about paying it forward. Do you do many fundraisers at all?
We have in the past, yeah. I have in other bands too.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I work with a lot of fundraisers too,
Yeah,
so.
anything.
It's
My partner plays at hospitals a lot for sick children. I unfortunately
I
never
love
get the
it.
chance to, but
Oh
yeah.
my God, fun.
he loves
really.
doing that.
See, that's so important. It's so important. The
Yeah.
kid, I'm actually right now, I'm in the process of speaking with the legislator about doing a talent show for special needs children.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I've worked with
Yeah.
with areas upstate and NYSARC
Yeah.
and different companies that
The
do
reason
stuff
why
like
is
that.
because so many of them are pushed aside, and that's not what it's about.
No, they just need the right environment to
that's-
grow.
I've got it in the process now.
That's awesome.
As we're speaking, and when I do that, it will be like maybe 3 or 4 different groups.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I want to do that is a friend of mine has a grandson that's got autism,
Mm-hmm.
but no, I'm sorry, Down syndrome. Down syndrome. But
Mm-hmm.
he does the best Michael Jackson.
Oh,
And
really?
there's
That's so
many-
cute.
And there's so many.
That's
kids,
awesome.
Yeah, there's so many kids out there, that parents that I've read that they may be a savant, they may not be able to talk, but they can play the piano.
Yeah, they have gifts.
That's
really special.
Are gifted, and I want to bring it to the fore that just because they have other difficulties in life doesn't mean that they're still not normal in many other ways.
Of course, absolutely.
So I'm in the works right now, speaking
That's
with
great.
the legislator. So we're going to try to see what we can do about
That's
that.
really cool.
So maybe you'll be involved.
I love to be involved in that,
Fabulous.
definitely.
Well, Gina, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, and I cannot wait to hear you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited for everyone to hear us.
Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming on this. Hi, here we are still at East Islip Library and listening to this fabulous band, the Steel Silk Band. I always get that mixed up. I don't know why, it just must be me. And we have Jen here now, and you're also a singer.
Yes. Hi, everyone.
Tell us a little bit about you, how long you've been doing it, how they can contact you, what your favorite music is.
Well, I came here to the United States 2011, and then, just
And you came from?
the Philippines.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Love Philippine ladies. They're fabulous.
Thank you.
Fabulous ladies.
Yeah, but I started singing when I was 17 or so. I had to.
Well, you're not much older than that now.
Oh, trust me. I don't even want to mention it.
Well, you sure look young.
Thank
I
you.
say that.
So yeah, I started singing when I was like 17, professionally, and then I sang for a bit in the Philippines, to pay for my college and everything.
Right.
Then went to South Korea.
Oh, my other
Yeah.
girl was from Korea.
So yeah, South Korea, sang there for about 6 years, and then I came here, and then started, just looking around, looking for like the band that I can.
You feel comfortable in?
Comfortable
you
with,
do your work,
yes.
and yeah, great.
Yeah, but we're all kind of new in this band, really, and the manager is Mike.
Oh, Mike's fabulous.
Yeah.
He's a great
He does everything. He's like a one-man band.
Yeah, well,
Jack of all trades.
Well, that's good. Yeah, he's very, and I like his confidence too.
Yeah,
That's nice.
yeah.
So, out of all the music that you sing, which would you consider your favorite? Which type of music?
That's hard to. I think I like bluesy songs.
Okay. Moody, like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of like Motown too, a little bit.
Yeah.
But we're still trying to
Blend
add some
everything
songs
Yeah, I see.
to our repertoire. So we're
Great.
slowly,
So you've been
adding
doing this
songs.
For quite a while then. It seems.
Yeah.
Good. What was the most significant part of you doing your music? Was there anything that really stood out that you were like, wow, how did I get so lucky? Because you've done it. You could say you're an international singer. You've done it internationally, right? So you could say
Well,
that.
I guess I'm lucky to have this talent, this gift, because a lot of people, especially when they're young, they struggle to pay for their college and everything. They have to work odd shifts and whatnot. But I paid for everything because of singing. So I'm.
Fabulous. So, do you have another job, a real job? I hate to say a real job.
Yeah, I do this for fun. I do this for fun because it's a stress reliever. It's
Of course.
great.
And what do you do in the real world?
Well, I just graduated from nursing.
I love that.
Yes.
You're going to be a nurse.
Yes, yes,
You're a
yes,
healer.
yes, yes. I'm a healer.
That shows all around.
A singer and a healer.
But that, you see, that you're healing people as well by doing your work.
Yeah, maybe I can sing to my patients too to calm them down a little
Now,
bit.
you work in the hospital right now? or-
No, because I just finished school and then I'm waiting to take my licensure exam this coming the 30th actually, next
fabulous.
Friday.
Okay.
And then, I want to get my license then.
Well, any of the patients that you take care of are going to be extremely, extremely lucky. Because you have a beautiful soul. I can see that all around you.
Thank you.
So why don't you tell the audience how to get in touch with you, either Facebook or your phone or whatever is the easiest way for them. I know they can get to you through Michael too, but this way you can let the audience know.
Well, the easiest would be the Facebook. You can just search us, the Steel Silk Band, SteelSilk Band. And if you have any questions or anything like that, you can just message us on Facebook, and we update it from time to time
Now,
with our
now you're
schedules and
available, I'm
everything.
certainly sure to do other singing gigs. I mean, with Michael or on your own or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I just cannot wait. I mean, we're getting little bits and pieces. We're running back and forth
Yeah.
with you guys sing and everything. And I'm so blessed to meet you. You have a beautiful soul. You really.
Thank you.
You see, I'm a medium. I'm a psychic. And when I look at somebody, I look at their soul. And,
I was wondering, because earlier you asked me about my birthday. I was
yeah, you're the same birthday as my mom.
Okay.
Yeah. And you will be, and you are going to. You're in the right field.
Thank you.
Because you got that kindness all about you, and you have the patience, and that's so important, so important. So guys, you may even get this beautiful lady as one of your nurses, or she'll entertain you singing to make you get well faster. Thanks, my friend.
Thank you so much.
Oh, so not a problem. Can't wait to hear you guys sing. And,
Hopefully you guys enjoy.
Okay, we'll be right back.
October 23rd.
Oh, so you're a Scorpio. Better days coming, and you're a 5, so you're multitasking. When's your birthday? April 12th. Oh, so you're 3, so you're very spiritual. You're an Aries. I'm a Taurus. Okay, so you got some new doors opening as well. I have to say one thing about you, though, before we even do the interview. You have to stop carrying everything on your shoulders. When I look at you, I see that because I'm a psychic, I'm a medium, that's what I do for a living. I see that you're carrying so much. Just relax and it's going to be fine.
I have a 10-week-old newborn.
Okay, well
So
that
that would be
makes
fitting
sense.
as to why.
That makes sense because it's almost like you're all over the place. When you walked in, I'm like, this guy's got so much on his shoulders. All right, anyway, so we're going to get back to the interview. I'm so sorry. Okay, so why don't you tell everyone how you got started?
I got started with this band actually through a connection with another band.
Okay.
Another singer knew Mike, and he was looking for a sax player, and so she recommended me, and it worked out.
Yeah, but you do more than one sax. I see you with a couple of instruments, or do you just do the sax?
No, I play alto and tenor sax in this band, and clarinet, and now even a few notes on the flute. If you blink, you'll miss it, but yeah, I do play flute.
I was like, this guy is so multitasking, talented. I'm like, oh my God, he's got all these little instruments, and I'm like, and I can't even sing.
Yeah, well,
So how long have you been doing this?
with this band, yeah,
Your whole time. About how many years?
less than 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, this is a fairly new group, actually. The group is relatively new.
But I've heard some of the music, and it's astounding that you guys sound so, you sound like the real thing. That's what I'm being shown. That's what I'm being shown. Yeah, totally. So, how will the audience be able to contact you if they need to get in touch with you?
Oh, okay. Well, Mike is going to have some promotional material out there with the website and
Great.
phone numbers.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous. So, and I am also inviting you guys to come on to my other show. This is the On Location because we want to get you, in action. But we're going to work it out with Mike and see when you're all available and come on into the studio and do another show because I think your talent is amazing. It really is. So now the new daddy. So congratulations.
Thank you.
See that? You just never know when you're going to go. So Logan, tell us how long you've been doing that. What instrument do you?
I'm the drummer. This is my second show with the Steel Silk Band. I hooked up with Mike years ago when he was first trying to start this group. And I wound up getting, before we started playing any shows, I wound up getting another job that I had to take. And I guess everything's come full circle, and so now I'm working with the group again.
So were you one of these kids at home that had those drums at like 6 in the morning, waking mommy and daddy up?
Since I was 9 years old. Yep.
Yeah, I have 2 boys and 2 girls, so I could totally relate. I remember when Christmas time, and they were like, "Oh, why did I get that from?"
Do they need drums? Do they need drum lessons?
Oh, no, now they're grown. No,
Oh, okay.
now let their own kids do it.
Yeah, my older brother had, he started drumming, and I was playing the violin at the time.
Interesting.
And then I was like, wait, that noise sounds much better than what I'm doing. And that was it. I never looked back.
Right? Now, what are your, I hate to say what's your real job, but, what do you do when you're not involved with the band?
This is it.
I'm
a musician.
Really? Fabulous. And how about you, my friend?
I'm trying to do that, but I'm not getting enough money, so I do a lot of computer work too.
Oh, interesting. Well,
Computer support, that kind of
Well,
thing.
you look like the type that's very deep and very intense, But you are a Scorpio, so that would be an intense person as well. Yeah. But you're very talented. I need to let you know as well, my Scorpio friend, things are going to get easier for you. It's been a rough 5 to 7 years.
I'm all for that.
I'm sure. Because
Easy button.
Yeah, right? I know. Yeah, I know.
I like that.
No, you should actually be in the middle of it now, where opportunities can arise. But the problem is, and I'm a Taurus on the opposite side of you guys, it's almost like fear of, I don't want to say fear of success because that's not what I want to say. I want to say fear of letting go what's going to happen next. But it's all good stuff, so you really need to be aware of that.
All right.
Just breathe deeply. And this man with baby, I know that's that's a rough one. Is that your first child?
It's my first
God bless you.
My first child.
Well, you do know there's 2 more coming. So be prepared, my dear.
Oh, man. I'm excited for that.
Okay. Mike's telling me he needs you
okay.
guys. So how do they get in touch with you?
With me personally or the band?
No, well, with the band.
Well, I guess, Mike will be handing out
Great.
promotional.
Information. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Right, Reverberation. I like that. Well, guys, thank you. I know you're being called, so you got to go. And I have 2 more of you that I'm going to. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Anna.
Yes, I know, Steve.
When I was a little girl, I had a friend, Tom. Only doll I've ever owned. Now I love you just the way I love that grand dog. Only now my love is gone. And it's everywhere. Let me tell
dance, and I'm pretty sure you will once she gets going. I just want to let you guys know that this show is being funded by the Bolshin Foundation here at the East Islip Public Library. So you guys ready to keep it going? Yeah. What do you think so far? Yeah. All right, here we go.
Had a That was you, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we gotta slow things down a little bit this time. This is a classic song now, I think, from the late Whitney Houston. Hope you like this one. If I should stay, I don't know, leave me in your way, and so I'll go on, but I know I'll think of you with every step of the way, and